Welcome back to Don't Be Fooled. The Atlantic published an article this week explaining why law and order Republicans need to vote for Joe Biden. No, they didn't argue that Joe Biden is harder on crime and that his law enforcement tactics will keep us safer. They couldn't argue that because no one would take it seriously. Nope. They argued that electing Joe Biden is the only way Joe Biden's followers will stop rioting and looting. The entire article is a threat to peace-loving, law enforcement respecting Republicans. Elect Joe Biden or else we will destroy your neighborhoods and obliterate your sense of safety. The only way to get your safety back is to obey us and elect Biden. Otherwise, we'll smash your businesses, burn your neighborhoods, and commit violence on anyone who dares to even walk their dog. That's the left's position. One massive oversight in that logic? There's an alternative. Trump can empower law enforcement to actually do their jobs and establish law and order in their city. He has stood by respecting local leaders' authority to run their cities how they want. After the election, he may not be so deferential. Joe Biden spoke this week. He has no policy that any Americans find compelling, so he had to lie about Trump to try to win support.
He's already said he wanted to withhold aid to California, to punish the people of California because they didn't vote for him.
Trump never said that. The president has never said he wanted to punish California or withhold aid for political reasons. Never. Trump tweets everything and is constantly on camera. If the president said that, show it to me. In fact, the president did not withhold funds but sent them through FEMA. The closest thing to a source I could find for this allegation is Miles Taylor, the disgraced former Homeland Security official. Even Miles didn't go this far in his accusations, which we are all aware are bogus. Biden knows it's bogus. Biden knows this information is false, but he's pushing it anyway. He has to lie because the truth is too damaging for him. Later in the same speech, Biden explained how a second Trump term would cause a bad reaction from the climate, and that fires and hurricanes would become more destructive if Trump won a second term.
Donald Trump's climate denial may not have caused these fires and record floods and record hurricanes. But if he gets a second term, these hellish events will continue to become more common, more devastating, and more deadly.
That is an astonishingly ludicrous statement. Hurricanes would somehow understand that Trump was reelected and would become more violent as a result of the election? That doesn't make any sense. If Biden wants to argue that Trump's policies contribute to natural disasters, say that. And say which policies contribute to making fires burn hotter and longer, and which policies make hurricanes more destructive. He can't identify any, so he asks his listener to fill in a massive logic gap. This is an example of the left just accusing Trump of everything and hoping people don't think about it. They make stupid accusations like the weather is going to respond with violence if Trump is reelected, and the left willingly oblige this ridiculous point. Make a real argument. Jake Tapper accused the Trump administration of promoting slavery and human rights abuses in China. This is a blatant lie. The Trump administration has issued 8 withhold release orders against Chinese goods made from slave labor, particularly against the Uyghur ethnic population in the Xinjiang region. The administration stated that they will not allow goods made from slave labor to enter the U.S. economy. Customs and Border Protection confirmed this week that they intend to strictly enforce the WROs and prevent companies from profiting if they rely on slave labor. You know which administration didn't protect human rights? Which administration permitted forced labor products to thrive in the U.S. economy? Obama-Biden. Biden had 8 years to hold China accountable. It's hard to hold China accountable when they're paying your son $1.5 billion to overlook their abuses.